Yeah. I don't got no good lighting in this part. See, somebody took my parking spot. I got here like 5 minutes later than I normally do, and somebody took my parking spot. That's why I have better lighting over there. That's why I like to park over there. So if I decide to do a live, I can. But I'm on my lunch break. I have approximately 25 minutes. Well, for y'all, 20 minutes left, because it takes me like at least 5 minutes to get back in the building to where I need to go. But anyways, hi y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. I am on my lunch, finishing it up. I bought lunch today, which is good. I bought lunch today. Normally, I've been going out and buying lunch, but your girl, I gotta tell y'all what happened, y'all. Your girl ain't gonna be eating no lunch out like that for the next couple of weeks. Um, so I take my truck in to get it inspected on last Friday. I took Friday off. I was like, I'm gonna take my truck in to get it inspected. Y'all, a $20 inspection ended up being $1,200. $1,200. Okay. I got my windows down. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear. There's a lot of noise out there. Let me see if I can. Um, there we go. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Let me see if we can get better lighting if I do this. There. Okay, I did not mean no. I got a lot going on. Because I did not mean to do that. I hope I closed it. Because I don't need no rain coming in my car. Okay. So, I don't know why I don't got good lighting, y'all. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking it at all. Anywho, I go in. Hold on, y'all. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know how to work my car, and I've had it since 2014. Apparently, I don't know how to work my car. Okay. Anyways, I go in, and yeah, because they had to fix some things on my car that was not covered under my warranty that I pay for every month. Because I have an additional warranty on my truck to cover, like, if anything break down, then I don't have to pay full cost. Well, this particular item was not covered under the warranty. Um, I was distraught. Okay, I was distraught when he was like, my bill was like $1,192.84. This is a shame I know the exact amount. I was literally distraught because I was like, "Are you kidding me, y'all?" I was like, I'm gonna have to think about it. I called my dad and I was like, "Daddy," I was like, "Look, such and such is wrong. Such and such, they're saying that such and such is leaking, and I knew they were going to have to replace my brake pads. That's a given. I knew that. I knew they was going to have to replace my back brake pads. Okay, gotcha, cool. I knew that much. But yeah, and then the other thing that they had to fix had something to do with the exhaust system, so it had to be done. Otherwise, I would not have been able to pass inspection. If you live in the state of Virginia, y'all know we have inspections, state inspections that we have to get done every month. That's why a lot of people hate living in Virginia, and a lot of people won't register their cars here that live here. They register it in the state that they're from because they don't want to go through having to have a state inspection. I totally get it. Because I could have saved myself $1,200 if I had another address to use outside of state to register my truck in. I was literally distraught. I was just like, are you kidding me right now? Like, are you really kidding me? So, with that said, that's how I spent my weekend. Then I'm just like, yeah, I had to fork out $1,200 that I did not know I was going to have to fork out. But the thing is, my car literally drives better. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, my truck drive better. Like, it's not even as loud anymore. And I'm like, okay, maybe y'all did fix a little something. But I did. I consulted my dad before getting the things repaired, and he was like, "Yeah, that's normally what it costs," and yada yada yada. And he told me that what I was getting done was very expensive, and that they weren't going to be able to pass my state inspection with the that. I wonder why my camera is still looking like y'all are. I'm blurry. I hope I'm not blurry to y'all. Sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. So, yeah. I was not expect. Now I could see 500. I would probably have to come out because I knew I was gonna have to get new brake pads. I knew that. I already knew in my heart that was what was gonna happen. That I had my mental thought on. Okay, I'm gonna spend at least 500 for to get my brakes done. But the brakes was only $89 each, and I ain't even got the receipt in here, is in my bag and work. But the part for the thing that I needed was like $700, and then plus I had to pay for, you got to pay for them to install it or whatever. Yeah, I was just like, this. I don't want to be grown anymore. I don't want to be an adult anymore. That's really what I was saying. Was like, I felt like crying when I had to fork out that $1,200 to get my car fixed on Friday. Good thing is it comes with a 24-month warranty, but I was just like, and the good thing is my car is driving better. Like, I legit, she's driving like when I first bought her. That's what she's driving. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? She's legit driving like when I first got her. So, except I think I need to go in and get an alignment. So I think I need to do that. And then I think she will be good. Um, so I do eventually need to go in, and I think I'd probably at this point need an alignment. Um, but y'all, I was just like, I don't want to be grown anymore. This sucks. This is awful to have to come out your pocket like that when you were totally not expecting it. She said, I'm good, thank you. You're welcome. I'm just on my lunch break chit chatting with y'all. That's all. So, yeah, man, did we ever think that we would have to go through these things as an adult? But one thing I did, I was distraught. I ain't gonna lie, I was distraught that I had to come out my pocket with $1,200 for something that I had totally not expected to come up with. But I still thanked God. And I still was thankful and grateful in the midst of when we have to go through things like this, or when we have to go through, I think God might be proud of me at this moment because I didn't lose it. And on top of that, yes, it was a little frustrating, but on top of that, in the midst of all of that, I still said, God, you're still worthy. In the midst of all that, I said, God, you're still good. Hi, Malicia. I think I said it right. Malicia Bryce. Hi. How are you? So in the midst of, I'm sorry, I was looking to see if that was the new guy we just hired, that me and my other team supervisor with me, that me and her picked Yeah, we're excited because he's really a nice guy, and we're happy to have him in our department. Anyways, I'm just changing channels. Let me come back to this channel. And so I just was like, yeah, right, Melissa, adulting. I was like, I don't want to be an adult anymore. I don't want to. I don't want to play anymore. And so, but in the midst of me going through that, afterwards, pretty much the next day, I just was like, God, you're still faithful. You're still good. I'm glad I had the money to get it fixed, because it could have been that I didn't have it to get it fixed. Yeah, did it put a dent in me? Yes, it did put a dent in me. But I'm glad that I had the means, and I'm glad that in the midst of all of that, I still can say that, God, you're still good. In the midst of that, I still have a praise. In the midst of that, I'm still able to smile. No, I couldn't smile when it first got told to me. Yeah, I was a little sad. But I'm just glad that God, just to know that in spite of what I go through, why are my lights on? Sorry, y'all. In spite of what I go through, God is still good. And that's my message to you guys today. Things may happen. Things may come, things may go, trials may come, tribulations may come. But even in all of that, God is still good. Even in the midst of your trial and tribulation, God is still good. It don't change the goodness and the greatness of God. Going through things does not change the greatness of God. It makes him even greater. And so that's what I was just like, God, I'm glad I didn't fold. I'm glad I didn't get upset. I'm glad I didn't, I got a little sad. I did. But I picked myself back up, and I did what I had to do to make sure that things were taken care of, and so I'm grateful to God. He's still faithful. It does not change him being faithful. He never said that we were not going to go through. He never said that we were not going to have any trials. He never said that we were not going to have any tribulations. He never said that. But he said he will be with you through it all. He said he will be with us through it. He will be with us. And he was with me through it. I ain't lose my mind. I ain't go crazy. But he was with me through it all. And so, just to encourage you guys, things may look weary, things may look blurry, things may look like they're going down, but stay in the mindset of worship. Stay in the mindset of giving God the praise. Stay in the mindset of giving God the glory. Stay in the mindset of, God, I'm going through this, but guess what? At the end of the day, during the day, you're still good. And so I just wanted to encourage somebody, because a lot of times we go through things, or things unexpectedly happen. Like, that was totally unexpectedly. I'm thinking to pay $20 from a car inspection and end up paying $1,200. From 20 to 1,200, a big difference. But in the midst of it all, God is still good. In the midst of it all, he's still faithful. And I'm trusting and believe that he will bless me double, triple, me losing that. Me having to give that up. He will bless me exceedingly abundantly, more than I can ask or think. Yes, Melissa, he's good. And I'm just trusting that he'll bless me back 100-fold what I had to put out. I'm just trusting, and I just believe, and that's the kind of God that I serve. And he can do it in a day, he can do it in 2 days and give it back. I don't know, but whatever he wanted me to learn out of this, I hope I pass the test. I hope I pass the test, sis. Because that was a hard task, That was a hard task. I won't expect to have to come. I knew my breaks, but but God is still faithful. God is still good. God is still just. I don't know why this truck keeps driving around here. The parking space, hey, I'm not moving, so you might as well park back there. Oh, he is parking back there. I was going to say, he just rode around and ain't no parking space. Ain't now going to come available to about time for everybody to get off. But I just wanted to come and encourage you all that no matter what has come your way, whether it's expectantly or unexpected to happen, how are we going to handle it? How God is looking at how we're going to deal with it, how we're going to handle it. Excuse me, guys. He's looking at, I don't have no more drink. He's looking at how we're going to react, because our reaction can make the outcome be different than what it should be. Our reaction can make the outcome be way worse than the situation. Yes, definitely got to trust him and the process he's bringing us through. Exactly. Exactly, Malicia. We got to trust the process. And we cannot let our attitudes, our mental abilities, our minds just go a way that it shouldn't go, you know. And one thing I said when he gave me the news about my car, I said to myself, self? I've always wanted to say that. I'm sorry. But I said to myself that I'm not going to let this stress me out, is what I said. When I got that news, I simply said, I'm not going to let this stress me out. I said it from the beginning. Before I called my dad, I said, I'm not going to let this stress me out. I had already declared it. It's not going to stress me out. And I wasn't going to allow it to stress me out. And I'm learning as I get older and older, as I get closer and closer to 50, y'all, I am learning that I can't continue to go down the old path and allow things to stress me out for no reason. Because guess what? I could have got all stressed out, but guess what, y'all? I still had to pay for it to get my car, because they weren't going to give me my car unless, or they would have put a rejection sticker on my car, and I would have still had to get it fixed in 10 days so I wouldn't get stopped by the police with that rejection sticker on there. So either way, whether I stress myself out or not, I still had to pay it. Stressing yourself out ain't going to stop the issue from going on. Stressing yourself out is not going to stop the uncircumstanced situation, the unknown situation that came about. Stressing about it is not going to make it better. A lot of times it makes you frustrated. It bothers your health. It messes with your high blood pressure, your blood pressure. It puts you in all these, it jeopardizes all this other stuff because you stress yourself out. I simply said from when he gave me that number, and I wrote that number down. I wrote it on a sticky note, and I said, when I went to call my dad, before I called my dad, I said, I'm not going to let this stress me out, because I got to pay it one way or the other. If I want my car so I can drive to and from work, I got to pay it. I will not allow it to stress me out. And that's what we have to start speaking. Speaking life to ourselves, speaking life to our situation. Yes, I would have loved for that price to have come down. But like I said, I trust God. And like Malicia said, I trust God's process. And I believe He's going to give it back to me. I trust and believe that He's going to give it back to me. And He ain't going to let me worry. He's not going to let, things go down. He's not going to let bills are still going to get paid. Things that I need to do are still going to get done, because that's the God I serve. That is the God that I serve. A God that can do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask or think, according to His glory. I'm sorry, I'm looking at, there's a man walking. He got a little baby. Baby so cute. I love babies. So hopefully I was able, oh y'all, I ain't got but 5 minutes left. I got to get out this car and walk back. Hopefully I was able to encourage someone out there in YouTube land. Hopefully I was able to encourage you so that you guys can go on with life. Oh, if you want a pair of these earrings, go on designsbydutchess.com and get you a pair of the splatter paint triangular earrings, is what these are called. So hopefully I was able to encourage someone, and you all are able to go on and you can look at your situation a whole lot differently. Okay? All right, guys. I will talk to you guys on another video. Thank you for those who came in on the live to chat with me. I appreciate you guys so much, Malicia and Sylvia on the go. Thank you so much for coming in to chat with me. I appreciate you ladies so much. May God continue to bless you and your households. And be strong and hold on to God's unchanging hands. All right, guys. Bye.